Okay. It is. I've heard it's out. If it's not out, I'm just going to delete this instantly from YouTube. There goes my phone. Okay, gonna get the live stream set up. Okay. I'm gonna look at. That's. Shit, 12. Not what I want. Okay. Go to Paul Vid's account. No. Let's hope he fixes his fucking mistakes. So, if you... Okay. I'm gonna reload the page. That's kind of odd. Okay. My phone's being a dick right now. So, I'm going to go to my channel. Alright. Shed 17 live reaction so I can actually watch and see the chat. You think you're not, if you think you're the only one not ready for this, you aren't either. I was at school actually. It just came out. In fact, I've been just laying in my bed for the past like 5 minutes, just watching YouTube. So, wait. What is the tutorial sisters? Tutorial sisters. That tutorial sisters. Tutorial. Oh, Jesus, okay. Leave that alone. Cropping. Oh, okay, I can crop it. So, y'all can, hold on, okay. Let me minimize this so I can see how it looks. This is gonna be a bit slow. Okay, screw it. Okay. And forget it. Can y'all see it? That's a funny joke. Okay. Who's ready? Cause God, I ain't. I am. I actually been waiting since Shed 17 originally came out for this. Where's the audio? Oh. Hold on. There's audio in this. The audio's gone. Oh, I know why. Okay, hold on. Ah, crap. Okay. Stupid linking in the way. That's why. Okay. Okay, now we do it. Ah, Jesus. That caught me off guard. 458.
Loyalty, honor, respect. When you lose even one of those, you take something away from those around you. The ones you love, your friends. We let down those closest to us without ever realizing we'd done so. The people that didn't leave work at night.
This is actually really cool.
They worked the railways for the love of railways. They weren't silenced. They weren't subdued.
Walk through text like it's nothing.
To object to. By the time they realized there was a problem, it was too late. We didn't stifle them. We didn't lock them away. We didn't lie to them. We committed the worst sin of all. We just didn't listen.
I'm expecting like a lot of stupid shit in this, cause like the original one was kinda balls off the walls. The trailers though, the original trailer when this came out actually made me laugh. That's what I meant. That's what I expected. Turn off the fucking camera. Turn off the fucking camera. That exit. Oh.
On the 6th of October 2015, the world was reintroduced to the horrors and suffering that began on a small island off the northwest coast of England.
I don't think the documentary showed anything we didn't already know. People had just become desensitized to what had happened.
That's 1963 to 1938. If that's to now, because it said this is 2015, so it said 2015. So if this is taking place in 2018, he should be probably dead or near death.
And to Thomas. And
Well, actually, no. My dad was around there in that time, but he wasn't that old. He wouldn't even be old enough to apply for a guard job, let alone volunteer for a guard job on a real operational railway at the time, when this time era steam preservation would just have started out. So it would have not really been allowed for volunteers yet.
The reaction, or rather, overreaction.
Oh! Wow! It's I forget his name. Is it Matt Pat? Because he's actually here. No, that's Mr. MPS. He's actually here. He's actually in the video.
Began straight away.
Oh yeah, I forgot he like freaked out of the characters. Cause this is okay. So apparently, what's going on in this is this like Shed 17. It's acknowledging Shed 17 was an actual video. It's acknowledging that is a fact, and not and it's not a part of its own universe. It's basically breaking the fourth wall and rebuilding it, kind of. So it's saying Shed 17, which we know is a quote-unquote documentary about the quote-unquote real story, and in the Shed 17 universe, it's actually saying that it's a real documentary of what really happened in that universe. So it's saying Shed 17, the video itself, not the universe or the actual shed. The video that is Shed 17, the fan-made movie that is Shed 17, exists in this universe. And what also exists in this universe is real-life people, which means that me and you, there's probably a Shed 70 variation out there if Paul vids go with this and people start making OCs. That was from Birth. That was from Birth of the True Story. Why is he? Okay, that was a bit overdoing it.
This young man in the USA had become so traumatized by Shed 17, he had memorized all the dialogue and would do nothing but watch the program in a loop, mouthing the words.
The town was buzzing with news of her pregnancy.
He would later be taken away to a psychiatric unit.
Is this true? Wait, is that true? Because I swore I've seen that channel before. I've seen that channel, but I actually want to see if that's true. I want to actually, because like Paul vids, I mean, Shed 17 at the time when it came out was something that was pretty disturbing and something that would break people. But from what it is now, it's more something that you can just point and laugh at for how stupid it is and how many people have like made fun of it. Oh, I saw my wallet in my back pocket. It's gonna just set that there because I'm too lazy to take it back.
Many viewers would be offered similar treatment, often being asked to illustrate what scared them and confronting it as a successful therapy.
Well, if that's true, that's Sponge Corn Bob or whatever he is. I have him on Twitter. Yeah, him. He's on Twitter. This is actually cool. Like this is more including the fandom than the My Little Pony, and they did like a whole episode based around background characters for the fandom. This is basically a fan movie because it's a movie about the fandom. James's buffer beam is broken. You okay there, James?
The young man began making his own model railway stories as a form of treatment. Soon many of these people would be allowed limited access to the outside world.
Okay, now he's like, okay. So yeah, this is like, I remember this from the Percy scene, but like apparently like they're taking like what happened originally in Shed, all the people that watched Shed 17 originally and did videos on it and are famous people, so I won't be in this at all, we're actually like went insane with this. So some of this so basically what he's going off currently now is mostly real, because I'm pretty sure all these people have seen Shed 17 had their reactions and did stuff with it. But like some of these stuff, they're just like basically overdoing it and overreacting it. Because I've never seen him. I saw Mr. MPS. He like actually quit before watching. I can't remember if it was like out of fear or out of just like how sheer stupid he found it. But I remember he did find the people like really disgusting. He like actually stopped and paused the video just to point out how much he hated the people. So he like amped it up and did it over. And did it like crazy over. He turned into a flesh banana. Gordon the flesh banana.
To form social connections to people.
Hi, Thomas.
And in some cases, form friendships.
Fun friendships over murder. That is.
Incident became public. The tourist trade began to dry up.
That's actually that's not a British station. I think it is. Yeah, that is. I think
People stopped coming to Soda.
these are not soda stations.
Biofusion operations.
British.
And so there were massive
Wow.
layoffs on the road.
Okay, that's American.
Numerous attempts were made
Hello.
to salvage the tourist trade
Hello.
on Sodor.
Hello.
Finally, in a last-ditch attempt, the railway was promoted with an ill-judged celebrity endorsement.
Of the
Oh, Jesus! Oh no, that guy's face! I mean, okay, Gordon died in the first movie, but like some of his flesh must have been left behind. If they kept some of it, because remember, Thomas died in the first movie. He was run over by a train. His body was mostly obliterated. There was some of it left over to be salvaged and put into the E2 tank engine and turned it into like a thing. This scares me. Hold on. Okay, there we go. Change that face off. That is scary. That actually scares me. I'm actually nervous. I don't know what to expect. But I mean, Shed 17, Gordon died in Shed 17, but like, if Thomas can be brought back to life, he's brought back to life like 23 times consecutively, over for tests, for some odd reason, for testing over stuff of this, or something, to bring him back to life, I don't know why, and they keep doing it, which means Thomas, they can take the flesh off the locomotive and do it again. So, if that means, if a tiny bit of flesh if Gordon did die, and a tiny bit of flesh was left behind, then that means that Gordon can be resurrected and brought back to life.
But it wouldn't just be young people suffering. Many would suffer trauma in their own way,
Wait, what? Why is Thomas being... Okay.
both human and biofused.
Ew. Who lost... Okay. Nothing else, because Gordon's a banana now. Gordon the banana. Okay, who left the water? Who left the water in the boiler? Cranky, what is it? What is it? Like, you were lifting Thomas that whole time. Why weren't you screaming then? No, it never changed, actually. Can you hear my mic? Okay, yeah, I can. But why were you screaming now when, like, some water came out? Or was that, like, or did Thomas' face, like, melt off? Or, what? Okay. Oh, okay, I already see what's gonna go on. I mean, he didn't even use Cranky's real face. Okay, things are gonna get gory. I think. Oh no, he's just still freaking out over. Cranky, calm down. It's just I only got water.
with a document.
Oh, whoa, okay. Hey driver, where are we going? That's not two texts. I just
Came the public out.
all the texts are the same thing. Okay, hey driver, where are we going? I swear my nerves are showing. Set my hopes up way too high, living in the way we die. Come the morning and the headlights fade in the rain. Out of 100,000 people, I'm one of the fame. I've been looking so long for one of us to say, save the darkness, let her fade away. And the living daylights is the living daylights. All right, hold on tight. Now it's time. Now it's down to the wire. Down to the wire. Set your hopes up high. To living's in the way we die. Come in the moving morning. I'm not reading that.
Cry.
Keith Hartley destroys soda research facilities. Good on you. Just it's a song. It's a song.
Media's need for a
Okay, 1 pound. Rainy spell. Thought of the day. Vote Brexit.
scapegoat.
The Goetze
Tell
family
you how
were
old this is.
hiding. The fat had vanished with all his money, and there I was.
Steve Hart. Daily News. Rains and showers and snow. That sounds like 80 pence. Harley's tax havens. If it's documented, it's just the same.
In full
face
public
account.
view,
Bastard. Bastard.
being blamed for the whole thing.
Calls to boycott Soda Island Railways.
Do you want to apologise, person? Frankly, you should know better than that.
Oh, okay.
Bloody hell. I was finally given.
Okay, so he just. That's just the thing. Why does the price change like commonly? Excluding Shed 17 poster. Shed 17 hobo shocks. Harley lived in a shed as. Like in a shed? Like in a shed? Like different shed? Or like in the Shed 17? That would explain why the camera got recorded.
The chance to tell my side of the story on
Big twat unmarried Harley used shed to entertain single woman.
national television.
Hi, Shed
Tell
17.
people what actually happened and acquit myself in the eyes of the public.
Mr. Hartley, are you to blame for the events on Sodor Island?
Well,
good job, he's
let
there.
me tell you, I am not.
I am totally to blame for what
Whose voice is this?
and all his friends, and I do it again tomorrow.
Last time I go on Channel 4.
But the public outcry would bring an anonymous whistleblower out into the light. Someone who would reveal more facts about the events on Sodor Island, both before and after the Thomas incident.
Oh, what? Who?
I worked closely on the television series in the early 80s.
Look. Oh my god. It's David Mitten. Has to be. Hold on. Has to be David Mitten. Well, the few times I'm gonna exit out of it. See? When to simply not become a meme, see. Hold on. This one. Okay. I mean, look at him. Look at this guy. I mean, like, the guy clearly in the shadow has a big nose. So, let's find a clear photo of David Mitten. Yeah, he kinda has big nose. Yeah, he kinda has a big nose. He doesn't seem to be wearing glasses. This has to be based off someone. Wait. Glasses. Big nose. Beard? I kind of thought David Mitten had I know who this is. I know who this is. Slavic George Carlin. Hold on. Oh my god. This is George Carlin. Hold on. Let's listen to the voice.
So I was around the end.
Okay. It's either George Carlin or cuz this is the only song. Or Ringo Starr, cuz he wears glasses and has a very actually no, I can see how it looks more like no, it's Ringo Starr. That makes sense cuz this is actually like the British dub. British dub came out first. Oh yeah, this is Ringo Starr. Jesus Christ, it would have been like a lot funnier if it was George Carlin. It's like you have like George Carlin in there. It's like when they make an American dub, I hope it's George Carlin. But like that's cool. They have Ringo Starr there because hold on, peace and love.
At all times.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It's only now, after I can't make a difference to those engines' lives, that I've heroically decided to speak.
As the government finally relented and shut down the whole biofusion operation on Sodor, a tragic dilemma faced the scientists.
Some people were still in the biofusion process. Being in process is the last place anyone wants to be. They had to complete their procedures quickly, or they'd be left to die.
That
Kill 'em.
meant turning them into the simplest form of life that existed.
Rocks. Oh, this would explain why the trucks have faces. Cause like it's simple. Doesn't explain why they don't have a nose and mouth though, or explain why they don't have faces in general.
Trucks, particularly the faceless ones, rarely had the brain capacity to retain long-term memory.
They were the lucky ones. I can't imagine a worse hell than being a truck. Most of them didn't live long.
I wonder why. Hold on, did he say like it's unfortunate to be a truck?
Trucks, particularly the faceless ones, rarely had the brain capacity to retain long-term memory.
They were the lucky ones. I can't imagine a worse hell than being a truck.
They were the lucky ones, but I can't imagine. That makes no sense.
Fortunately, most of them didn't live long.
Oh, I guess that makes sense. Oh, that kind of explains why they wouldn't live long.
The biological organs' exposure to the open world meant an increased risk of infection and slow, painful death.
I mean, that makes a lot of sense, actually. That's where the truck, it's like, makes more sense than anything else.
Fearing being shut away forever, some trains would seek opportunity elsewhere. Chris Duck Dixon and Oliver Surname's dream was to work on the famous Sodor Railway.
They were childhood friends who shared the same love of trains. They'd made a pact to become engines. Sadly, it came too late.
The ban on biofusion came into effect just after Oliver and Duck were looking forward to working on the railway.
When it looked as though they
Oh, hello, Japan. Nice to see you again. Nice to see we're going to get some anime in
would
here.
be locked away forever, the Japan Railway Group offered them work on their railway.
Japan Railway is JR East, JR Central, JR West. Did you know that I actually have a Japanese railway? It's more in JR East area.
Duck and Oliver jumped at the chance. The travel was paid for by the Japanese railway, and they couldn't wait to be there.
Unfortunately, arriving in Tokyo, Duck and Oliver would find that, under Japanese law, They weren't recognized as human beings, and so had no rights at all.
You think? They're locomotives. They shouldn't have rights, period. You should be told.
Soon learned their true fate.
You should learn. Know their true fate. Mattel. Oh my god. Oh. Oh no, don't tell me this is... Oh.
They, along with other engines unfortunate
Sega.
enough to fall into this trap, were to take part in a sick pay-per-view event.
Do they even have wrestling in Japan? Who actually remembers this? Who actually like remembers like seeing this thing? Like why are they fighting? What led them up to this instead of them just looking at each other and not fighting? But like they actually have like good detailing. Like Duck actually has side rods. His like safety funnel though, on the other hand. Jesus Christ! His head's like face going in and out. Oliver, what has happened to your poor cab? Where are all your wheels? Well, they can't because they're steam engines. Like, the only thing that would be used as food is their organs, but, like, no one in Japan's gonna eat organ parts that have touched probably rusty metal. What happens if the engines rust? Would they die? Because, like, you get, like, not lead poison, like, tetanus? Or something from the, from like it touching, like going into your bloodstream. Like, what if it was like you rocked really hard, like you get some metal and it like cuts open one of your bloodstreams? Wouldn't you get tetanus? What happens when you gotta like replace the boiler because the boiler ticket expired, or like the boiler's damaged, or like something happens to the boiler, like you need to clean it out? What about boiler explosion? Like where does the water go? I'm starting to realize more flaws with this than. I'm not really more technical flaws than like some people have pointed out about the actual engines. I mean, like a lot of people point technical flaws, but I've gone in, like no one's mentioned like rusty metal. No one's mentioned like what happens to the boiler if it needs to be replaced. What happened? How do they clean it? How do they clean it though? But like how will they clean the smoke box? Like would they have to have an auto cleaner? Would like the ash go into the engine? Like wouldn't it just die? Straight up from like the ash? I mean, how does anyone survive a life like this? I've noticed more technical stuff than I don't think anyone's questioned that boiler idea, because when they have to replace the boiler. Or like stuff like what happens when they have to like replace a part for maintenance? Won't that feel like they're breaking something off? Oh, this is Duck looks amazing though. Wouldn't this also be really painful because like the body is a shell? Also, where is Duck's body? Hold on, do you not see that Duck doesn't have a body anymore? Yeah, Duck doesn't even have a body at this point anymore. Oliver kinda does. Well, no, yeah, Duck doesn't have a body. This is a big goof. I mean, you see so many things wrong with it. But, like, Duck doesn't really actually have a body, does he?
Fitted with pneumatic joints.
I mean, like, he technically does underneath, but, like, this shows that he doesn't because there's nothing there.
Stabilizers and supports, they were ready for the main event.
Well, how when you got like dodge or block? You're like stuck on the same track. You can't just like you can't back away because you'll be pushed off and kill people.
Right, left, uppercut.
That's straight from a movie scene.
Nice shot. Both men landing in that exchange.
Wait, what? What just happened? Why did he catch fire? I know it's like pointing fun they're made of wood, but like, why did he just randomly catch fire? It was just like whoosh. Not even like, wasn't even like anything to signify he was gonna catch fire. He's just like whoosh. I wonder if your facial hair if these guys are wood. Oh, Duck's dead. But Oliver was the one that took the most beating. Is he dead?
They both knew this was a battle to the death, so they had to put their friendship aside. There was only one way to survive.
Why would you wait? Oh, Jesus, that's violent. Yeah, what about Scruffy? He was like violently ripped apart. There'd be organs everywhere. What about like, they better not show that. I would actually, I get more and more sick watching this because I'm getting nervous. But like, Oliver, why? He's down. You won, Duck. You don't need to kill him. Because like, he's down basically now. He's like out. He's out because he's fallen down. Just like, and you can't get back up. So you just count the time. You win. Or you can just kill him and not stop at all. Huh. I think he's dead. See, Duck, you didn't have to kill him. Yeah, Duck is just straight up abusing Oliver now. I know my Duck in the Duck in the Damn It Duck universe abuses Oliver, but like, I know Duck in the Damn It Duck universe abuses Oliver, but Jesus Christ, he's not gonna kill him. Oh, Duck likes Oliver. Bear in mind, he pays for everything in the bills and the toilet that they keep in the back of the shed, and the brake van, and the rolling stock, and Duck's phone charger. Oh, I haven't maximized it. No wonder. I've been so stupid. I actually feel bad for Michael. Remember Oliver and I were 13? Oliver? I actually starting to feel bad for him because like one of his favorite characters just died for like no reason. I mean, I know Oliver abuses Duck a lot. I mean, Duck abuses Oliver a lot in the universe. But like, really, just to go this far, I would never go this far. Duck would be seriously upset. Oh, cool. Well, Duck would be upset. Then go use Oliver's credit card and debit card. Be sad they randomly remember and like think this is what Oliver would have wanted, and like wake up the next day with like 3,000 bills of debit of like debt at his at the shed, and Dalton Douglas just tear him apart. Oh, Duck is a racist dick! I want to show that! I want to show... Duck is a racist dick, so it's fine. Duck's just a racist dick. He doesn't approve of any other way but the Great Western. He only... Oh, he's racist because he doesn't like any other way, or we'll give it a try. I'm sorry, Oliver, but I have killed you. No time to go spend the rest of your money on cocaine! You can like rip your front off, it's like completely showing.
Other engines
Oh, hello, ass.
would welcome opportunities offered by the British government.
Oh, hello. Hello, Ringo Starr.
The government had banned the use
Oh,
of
that.
biofusion publicly, but couldn't ignore the military opportunities. Selling war to the world was too profitable.
Hit logistics was the
Okay, wait, what? Hold on. Go back a bit. Go back a bit. What?
Selling war to the world was too profitable.
Hit logistics was
Hitler just sticks with it.
the military contractor secretly tasked with continuing the work.
I swore. He may say hit. He may have like say hit and would have, but I heard Hitler. And I'm gonna stand by the fact that it's Hitler for the purpose of the joke. For a joke.
Sodor research had begun.
The first task was finding as many engines as possible.
Biofused material had become
Hey,
rare,
Edward.
and Hit Logistics immediately recruited people to hunt down as many decommissioned
The amount
engines as
of
possible.
branding and like this
One
is like
was an old
amazing.
colleague we all called friend.
Hi.
Even when he was being interviewed for the Shed 17 documentary, he was neck deep in secret government research. His biggest
This is why you don't trust people who wear lab coats. Please trust me, I'm a medic man. I know what I'm doing. No, run! Bugger. There goes the heavy. Maybe I should keep my mouth shut.
dream was much more sinister.
Project G-1 was Professor Owen Ruth's dream. The
Why?
breaking down of biofused matter to their very cells, and then deprogramming them.
Engine remains being reused to form anything they wanted.
In the project, these cells have their DNA instructions removed. Biofused stem cells, which can then adapt and assume any form necessary.
Duck just said the Great West. Oliver just said the Great Western Way was the wrong way, and Duck just got pissed. As big as Gordon's eyes.
It is for this purpose we have begun making extensive research
Whew, I need a breather. I've been laughing too much.
into twins.
We're only 12 minutes in. We've been streaming for
Annie
I don't know how long.
Clarabella and
Hold on. Yeah, this is just a joke, but like for real. Really, these faces is what you came up with. Diesel? Hold on. Let me hear the voice again.
Annie Clarabella and Kevin Diesel.
Kevin Diesel! I'm guessing he's related to Vin Diesel. And Annie Clarabella. So Annie and Clarabella were two coaches? Yeah, generally speaking, by the time Rob Gopnik says something is a bad idea, the rest of the population has probably been extinct for the last 200 years. Any sound you hear is me working on my work. Hold on.
No, 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 no. No, no, no. No. What the heck is going on, people? Use Tide Pods for washing, not eating. Do not eat.
Oh, he doesn't actually say that. Well, let's get done with the Tide Pod joke. We don't need to resurrect that. Kevin Diesel.
Had met his rail enthusiasts, fallen.
Oh, Jesus! Her face is fatter than my. Her face is fatter than Gordon's ass. Holy shit! It's thicker than Emily.
And gotten married within weeks of meeting.
Okay, that's kind of rushed.
The next step in their eyes was to become biofuel.
You don't get married to be biofused.
It was the most romantic thing in their eyes. He
No,
would become
it's
an
not.
engine, she a coach, and they would ride
Hi, Nikki. Oh,
together. Kevin became his namesake, a sleek black diesel engine.
It was Annie's operation where things didn't go to plan.
As Annie's cells were being reprogrammed, they split in the early stages of the operation, and 2 coaches were created.
2 coaches. That make okay though.
Although these twins were far from identical.
No, that face though. Well, now we know how Rolly was born. That's Rolly, the retarded one coach is there. Coach to the left, Clara Bell. Coach to the left, Rolly.
People started to notice just how many twins were being created on the island, but the questions were brushed off or ignored.
In an effort to deflect criticism, Annie and Clarabelle, the first 2 biofused coaches, were put into service straight away.
Okay. Oh.
Everyone was
we've
very
seen this.
excited.
One of the first.
No
blood
one
parts.
seemed to ask about where all the organic parts were in a coach. Or about those luxurious, expensive pink leather furnishings.
Haven't you watched like the coach thing?
I don't even want to tell you what they found in the toilets.
Following this disaster, Annie and Clarabelle would be kept out of the...
Wait, that looks creepy, even having Diesel's face on the person. Wait, why is Diesel named Diesel instead? Why is a Diesel named Diesel instead of having a proper name? Like, well, I'm guessing, to, at the time, if we're gonna talk about, like, in, like, the Audrey books, because this would actually make sense, to for Christopher Audrey to distinguish he was a diesel and instead of a steam engine. Or something like that, for him to know that it wasn't a steam engine. Are you okay with me not being in full screen mode? I keep forgetting. But, in, like, a real standpoint, yeah, well, that's just probably a name choice. Because he was kind of just, like... I mean, like, you could, like, think, like... You're a diesel engine that it was just built. What do you want to be named? And you like, yeah, I think of the cool, like a cool name. So you're gonna think like something cool that sounds sleek. It sounds cool and sleek and be awesome. So you think Diesel. That sounds cool and neat. It's cool and sleek. Plus his last name's Diesel. In this. Plus he's a Diesel class 08 Diesel. So I mean, like they could be calling him by his last name, like Japan schools. So his first real name could be Damien Gerald. I don't know.
public gaze. One would stay with her husband, the other sent away to hit logistics.
Wait, hold on, I want to hear that again.
Stay with her husband, the other sent away to hit logistics.
Hit logistics. Okay, so hold on.
One would stay with her husband, the other sent away to hit logistics.
Hit logistics. Yeah, it's hit logistics. Unless he does say Hitler. I think he just said hit logistics. Which makes more sense, but I still think Harold. Damien the Diesel.
Diesel was forced to make a heartbreaking
Okay! You can easily tell which one you're gonna choose. That one, because that one's retarded.
choice. Which of these ladies to spend the rest of his life with?
It must have taken him all of 2 seconds.
Must have making him taking all of 2 seconds.
For Annie, a lifetime with her husband, hidden away from the public gaze.
Wouldn't that get boring?
For Clarabelle, the safety and care of Hit Logistics.
The one that we're calling Rolly for this situation, just for lols. That's not really real Rolly. That's Annie, I think, or Clarabelle. I don't know.
Hit Logistics weren't just interested in how twins were created. It was the abilities they had because of it.
The telepathic links between twin engines was found to be incredibly powerful.
The psychic links found in natural twins is profoundly more powerful
How would this work? They don't have hands or anything.
in biofused vehicles. Of course, essentially, these are the same person.
Hit Logistics would use
Engines is on. I need help. Project G-1 stupid.
They had learned to work on duplicate.
We're only 15 minutes in. We had like, we still have 52. Oh.
A volunteer soldier could be biofused exponentially, creating copies of those cells.
Think of it, a willing human participant, not just controlling a weapon, but becoming the weapon.
No! No, if you're gonna start volunteering soldiers, like drafting soldiers and to biofuse them into tanks, no. Like, what if they have to move their arm? It's not like breaking their arm. What, like, when they have to spin the Panzer's top around, wouldn't that, like, hurt them? And the face would be covered, so you wouldn't be able to see the screen's face. Okay, this is actually stupid.
Able to react to danger and orders in a fraction
that face.
of the time.
Yeah. They have like those weird. That's a really odd face.
To maintain the secrecy of these illegal experiments,
Oh.
the soldiers' faces would be covered up, so that the only giveaway was a cry of discomfort when a vehicle was damaged or a tank shell was fired.
You just hear "Nar, nar, nar." Oh! Ah! Ow! Ooh.
But Professor Ruth wanted to take these experiments further, to duplicate his
hilarious.
deprogrammed cells, to assimilate any biofused matter it made contact with, to assume any form of any size.
Think of the possibilities. A weapon dropped into a city that can take any form it wishes and adapt any organic material it finds.
But like, wouldn't it go to everything? But wouldn't it die in the bomb or something? I'm Truck the Tank. I am tank 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 1.
Whole communities of people 1 is the secure storage of biofuels genetic matter in stasis. Stage 2 will involve the release of this material, in secure conditions of course. To release this material in an uncontrolled state would be disastrous.
Like it's gonna happen.
There was nothing they wouldn't try in
What
that
I mean,
place.
like that.
Even
Like what's gonna
experimenting
happen?
with mirrors.
As well as mirror testing, work on twins would become more extreme, to test just how far the telekinetic link in biofused matter would go.
Oh.
For one set of twins, the link would go too far. Whilst unseen horrors were administered on Donald, the doctors and specialists at Hit Logistics could observe in full detail the torture as an
I don't know.
bond with his twin would tear Douglas apart.
I expected coming into this some gruesome. I've been waiting. I've been building up for this. I am. So they have skin under me. What? This ain't scaring me. This is. It just makes me laugh. This just looks so stupid. Saw that coming.
Hit Logistics would also be seen as a welcome refuge from another threat on Sodor.
Why are they around the turntable?
Steamies, we called them. They started out as rail enthusiasts, train spotters. They loved engines, but where was the harm in that? But when living engines were introduced on Sodor, they couldn't get here fast enough.
Most were seen as enthusiastic volunteers on the railway, some getting permanent jobs.
Now the Steamies' obsession with engines had a new, darker place to vent their frustrations.
James was a favourite engine. Sometimes every night for weeks they'd gather at the turntable and play Spin the Engine, spinning him round until everyone had had a go.
It does. It looks like a slug.
This security footage, hidden by Sodor research until now, shows Gordon desperately pretending he couldn't fit on the turntable. But James was always the favourite, even to the television writers.
James's driver and fireman were feeling him all over.
I already proved it was going to start, because like you could tell by the glasses and everything, and by the beard. I thought it was going to be George Carlin originally, because I swore I saw George Carlin with glasses. See, like how I could think it'd be George Carlin. This makes James sad. This makes me sad for James. I'm sad for what James is now. I like James.
Nothing
He's
to
nice.
do with any of that business.
But like modern James,
Not after the
like
first time.
always use James.
With the closure of the railways, the engines were hidden away, and the Steamies would go underground and bide their time.
And it would be 30 years and a new documentary before anyone cared.
I still shed 17 AVI.
Before anyone asked, why did this happen? Where were the engines? And what can we do about any of it?
With protests aimed at the government and Hit Logistics, the destruction of the evidence was speeded up.
Oh, this is from their Christmas special thing where James and Edward get melted down. I remember this.
Unnecessary engines would be incinerated quickly and brutally.
As easy as signing a form, ticking a box or waving a flag, the engines we knew and loved were murdered in the most efficient way possible.
That face.
But it would be the most insignificant death of all that would have the most devastating effect. Not any transport at hit logistics,
Hi Merlin, hi Toby,
but the
hi
one
him.
nobody witnessed, except for one.
What's reconstruction actually? Hold on. Oh, it means reconstruction like a remake. Wait, why does the coach have engine wheels? I know what's gonna happen here.
They'd spent 30 years together, just looking into each other's eyes, forgotten by us all, and as happy as any of us could ever hope to be.
How's she gonna die? I'm actually curious.
As Clarabelle was disposed of, no one but Diesel knew what happened to her twin, nearly 20 miles away.
Oh, because they kill the twin. They kill Clarabella.
Annie, my love, what's wrong? What's the matter?
What's happening? Annie, please. Stay with me. I can't go. I can't.
Oh, that explains what happened to the twin.
Stay with me. Stay with me. No. 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 No.
No. Oh, he's gonna die too, isn't he? It's all your fault. It's probably so hot there.
But it wasn't over for Diesel. He had to get out. As terrible as seeing his wife perish was, the worst was yet to come.
Oof.
No. 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 No.
Just rolls over her corpse casually.
No. 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 No.
Arm.
No, 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 no.
That face. That was sad how you get like to that face. Top-10 faces. This one just like, I don't blame him. This is stupid.
This is all your fault.
This is all your fault.
You'll never laugh at me again. The rights of biofused engines will be ignored no more. The secrets of Sodor will be revealed. The state-sponsored torture of engines must be stopped.
Diesel would form the Sodor Liberation Front.
SL. Oh, I was thinking of SIF, Solar Island Films, but it's like SLF. But I won't see what SIF says today.
Sodor Island, a home for engines and other transport, free from the tyranny of human beings.
Actually, no, he doesn't. He's actually quite a normal person. In fact, he's actually a pretty normal person. He's done some weird stuff. He does a lot of weird videos, but like he's actually not that bad of a person. He actually like had a lot of plans to put this together.
And we will not stop until the island of Sodor is recognized as a refuge for all engines.
Meanwhile, the remains of the engines will be disposed.
Yeah, but Diesel was... Well, no, not this Diesel. Not this Diesel. This Diesel was fine.
The remains at Hit Logistics will be moved off-site to a quarry in the Blue Mountains of Sodor.
Oh.
6,000 pounds of desiccated biofused matter. Its location the real mystery. And tending to this top secret site was the only engine in the UK still being illegally operated.
Oh, we can get him to do pretty much anything we want to. You know, a bit of the black stuff.
This undercover footage reveals how Ferdinand was being forced to work, controlled by his addiction to Welsh coal.
That's right. You're gonna work for it, do you want some of this? We used Welsh coal to get the weaker engines started up. To give some engines a kick when they were struggling to get up in them.
Holy Jesus! That's hilarious, actually. It's yee! 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 Why is that recommended to me? I don't know. Where'd I go? I'm crying. I'm sending this to main. I can't help it. I have no restraint.
Realised all the effects it was having on some engines.
Here they come, man. No? What are you looking at me for? Oh, let's all look at funny engine. Is that right? Let's all look at the funny engine. You don't look at the funny engine.
Welsh coal acted as a narcotic on the engines. Prolonged use would lead to addiction and dependency.
It's actually a pretty. This actually kind of makes. Why is he? Okay, that's a nosebleed. This actually makes sense. It's like people saying Welsh coal as a joke is a drug. And so that actually kind of plays into key.
As Welsh coal addiction became a bigger and bigger problem, dependency increased on the set of the television series.
No, you'll never win first prize, Percy moaned.
Don't worry, Percy.
Thomas puffed.
All I need is a good washdown.
One morning, Gordon was in the yard taking on a large supply of coal.
Gordon's face.
That's the third load of coal you've had today, Gordon. Some might say you're being rather greedy.
Increasingly, engines would cause what appeared to be accidents, but in fact were attempts to get exposed to Welsh coal. But prolonged use would result in permanent brain damage.
Dealers on the set, violence among the actors. We knew there were a problem when Gordon started talking to the voice in his head, telling him to do things, bad things.
Yes, said Gordon,
Wait, what? But all these characters died when they were steamed up mostly. So, but like, if they're like actors though, and they like still, and they're like taking, it's like kind of taking part within the universe. This breaks the universe. This is actually breaking the universe right now.
Will.
Okay. I will, Barton Snafford. Okay.
Hit Logistics would later take Welsh coal research to its natural conclusion. High-speed steam engines would be pushed to their limit on high doses of the coal.
But like, this is. I remember seeing this in a trailer, but like, this is CGI. So why does it? Okay.
As pressure from the media increased, and fearing more bad press, Project G-1 was put on hold, its future uncertain. Stage 1 stored away in what Professor Ruth called a controlled environment.
He dug his own grave, appearing in that documentary, as well as working at Hit Logistics. But he didn't see anything wrong in that. And so...
This is either A, fan, B, actor. Send a message.
Just like
burn in hell. Hold on. You're responsible. What about Bash, Smudger, Harold, and what?
For everything, even Smudger.
Smudger's story had been a children's favourite around the world.
Yeah, he gets
Smudger.
Puncher's favorite is a favorite around the world. He was reckless, a dick, and was shut up in a shed and never came out. Ain't that really child friendly, guys? I know it's I mean, like, Henry's story, that makes sense because, like, it's a nursery rhyme. It's child friendly nursery rhyme. This is a morbid story. A morbid story that doesn't even have an ending, because he's still stuck there underground. Tooth is current day in the real Thomas Tank in the universe, stuck underground, just rotting away. If that ain't dark, I mean, some people, they say, like, Tom, like, you know, soccer moms, they say Tom the Tank is dark, you shouldn't watch it. But I mean, like, if you seriously have to, like, go through and for real do all the dark things on Thomas Tank Engine, like episode 4, Rusty to the Rescue. Oh, it still is? I'll fix it later. Like episode 4, like Rusty to the Rescue in season 4, that has some really dark stuff in it. This Smudger episode has some really dark stuff, and if you look deeper, almost every episode that has, like, heavy focus on scrap, like escape, that's another scary and or dark moment. Like, scary moments, not many, but like a dark moment. Hey, go my dog, please. A dark moment. I mean, those are like 3 dark moments of the TV series. There's like, I mean, Ten Saw was kind of a dark moment, but it had a happy ending. Smudgers never had a story. The engines that were scrapped never had a story. They were just dead. Same for Rescue to the Rescue. Whilst the story itself has happy endings, it doesn't ever mention anything about the scrap engines, and especially in the Railway series, it mentions the scrap engines, and you see one being about to cut up.
Worked on the Mid-Sodor Railway. The mine the engines worked on didn't make much, but it was enough to keep them going. Smudger was moved there because of his faults. His wheel alignment was off, meaning he'd come off the rails too often.
Why? Oh.
Unfortunately, the cash-strapped mine company couldn't afford the repairs. Their solution
this is
would
actual
be
footage from
barbaric.
research footage. Why is he so big? I'm not gonna ask how
They dismembered him,
that works.
taking away his wheels and opening him up. The butchers turned him into a steam generator.
Shut off from all sensation, Smudger powered the mine for many years. Alone with his thoughts, he would slowly lose his mind.
When business dried up, do you think they come back for Smudger? Did they, hell? He were left there for years. Everyone had forgotten him. In a way, it would have been better for Smudger if he'd been forgotten forever.
Unfortunately, one group of people had not forgotten, and were still on the lookout for engines for their own brand of fun. With the
I wonder if that would actually be pretty interesting, like seeing that. This is cool. Steamy engines. James' Smokebox is like, oh, James is like straight up Edward, cause like look at his, like, where that part is right there.
advent of the dark web, Steamies could now safely connect online, sharing their sick fantasies.
But Smudger wasn't a fantasy. Smudger was waiting for them, all locked up and nowhere to run. A sitting duck for the Steamies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go on, do it.
Go on, do it. Go on. Go on. Do it.
Yeah.
Do what?
Go on, do it.
Yeah.
Go on.
Go on.
Go on.
Go on, do it. No.
What are they doing?
No, don't do that. Get out. No. No, stop it. Stop. No. Ooh. Oh, God. Oh.
What's he doing? He's gonna die.
Sadly, for
What happened? What happened? Was he killed or was he raped? I think I'm the second one.
salvation would arrive, but in the
Oh,
form
yeah, he was
of
like-
hit logistics.
Oh no.
Professor Roof was still eager to find as much biofused material as he could. but Smudger had changed over time.
Smudger had remained in the same place for nearly 30 years. His organic parts were no longer just part of a steam engine. They had become shed.
How?
Smudger and the shed were one and the same. They couldn't be removed.
Wait, no, please, wait, no, please, no, oh God, no! 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 Please! Wait! No! No! Please! No! God! No! No! No!
Cranky, why are you here? To be honest, I was interested in the scene to see what happened. No, I'm not even gonna make a joke. I'm actually disappointed. Why did they move a heavy harbor crane here? Why? Why? No, just no.
This would be the
Yeah, how did the roof get removed?
logistics.
Oh, there's Cranky in the
Closing
background.
down all their research and destroying evidence. Soon, there would be nothing left to even prove their existence.
That was what they hoped. They didn't count on one final desperate act.
Oh! Oh, I thought Cranky was falling backwards. No, he was actually moving. Actually moving. Actually. What? Cranky's not a gantry crane though. He can't move. Also, what's that crane in the background? Is that like is that Big Mickey? No, that's just a random harbor crane. But like, Cranky, he can't move like that. He's not built like that.
Cranky had been driven mad by all the things he'd seen working for the government. But the worst thing was having to keep it quiet for all those years.
Unfortunately, Cranky's genetic structure meant he couldn't turn around fully, not without breaking the entire circulatory system to his head. Effectively, he was condemning himself to a painful death.
Oh, Cranky. Wow, he sacrificed himself just to get the truth out there. And he killed himself. He saved himself from all that crazy stuff he had to put up with. And released the truth. If you're like saving your life, that's not a big is it? It kind of looks like it actually. But like, he's kind of saving his life from what he's living currently. He's moving. It's like, people say, don't kill yourself, things get better. This actually cannot get better. Because he's stuck like this. He's basically a slave. You would rather want to be dead instead of being a slave and work just like Cranky, having to like lift engines out, see all that stuff, and be driven mad. You'd basically be driven mad. So suicide which no one, don't commit suicide. Like, for now, if you live in America, or most countries, for that matter, there are things are much better than Cranky. There are so many things that are actually better than what you think they were in the past. And things can have gotten better. Things have gotten better for me. Things can go better for anyone. And through and through, you can't prove that things won't get better, because if you kill yourself, you will never see if things do. Like, things could get better later. Because later. Things do get better later on. Could. No guarantees. Life could just be still thick. But something good. The good little moments in life are what makes sense. Like TF2. TF2 is one of the good things that are a prime example of that. The little moments in it make it what's fun to play. But like, I mean, like, it makes sense. Your life, like, if your life was 100% like Cranky's, you've had enough. And you can't die naturally. The only way you die is from an accident and being forced to do something, or from killing yourself. So he kills himself to save himself, basically, from this horridness. And he releases the truth. I mean, if you can do that, and your life is this bad, if your life is like Cranky's, and you can do that and release the truth, you've saved millions of lives and you've done something good. But then again, don't do it ever. Unless let's just get this over with. And if you kill yourself and release the truth, don't destroy that evidence. Cranky, really? Come on.
I believe Cranky knew the consequences, and he knew it had to be done.
But his wouldn't be the only sacrifice that day.
Hi, Diesel. Oh, he just like went through that. Oh. So they're destroying it or are they saving it?
I don't believe he was evil, or that he wanted to kill anyone. He just wanted to show the world what the government was trying to cover up.
Yeah, if this is real life, if there's like real stuff, they would have gone much slower.
Diesel had veered into the now secured stasis container of Project G Stage 1.
Oh no.
Opening it up and allowing the deprogrammed biofused matter to assimilate any matter.
Oh no. To be honest, that's actually bad. I'm not making a joke. To be actually interested in this kind of... Oh, there's only 913 views on this. I'm the 914th. But like, that's actually bad.
And to take on any form it wished.
Could become people? Like suits? Oh, hello, hand. Hello.
Lads, I looked at the mirror. I looked at the mirror.
Oh, he's a clone too?
Lads.
Any biofused engines in there didn't stand a chance. They were dragged into the canister.
Hello. Yeah, nice to see you again too. Just remember, close the door on your way out.
In its natural state.
Oh, hello, Godzilla. Oh, this is where the stupid part comes to. What? Okay. It just breaks the immersion that these guys can't actually run. Who's been like this was Gordon was cross.
As the reality of the situation sunk in,
BBC.
government forces were deployed. This would be the only line of defense.
Well, this is in Japan, like, remember, this is in Japan. The tanks don't have, like, hidden faces. Why are the wheels on the side? Hi, Perso!
G-1 was more than capable of defending itself, and would take whatever action was necessary.
Take cover! Percy thrower!
Gordon's alive.
Gordon's alive.
Stopped.
Or alive.
As it forged ahead, it became clear where its goal was. More biofused cells, more life, more engines. It had to assimilate cells to grow, to live, to spread. Blue Mountain Quarry. The site of thousands of tons of dead, desiccated biofused matter.
What about Tom? Will this be like Godzilla, or in that Godzilla movie, where like Godzilla fights another giant monster and wins, and then he just goes back into the ocean and never comes back? Is it gonna be like this? Is it gonna be like some super? Is it gonna be like Batman versus Superman, where it's just like, this is just gonna be like so much minute of filler, and then it's gonna be like Thomas and Gordon fighting out as giant biofused monsters.
World.
How did it get there that fast? It was on Japan.
Source of matter, which would make Project.
Oh no, it was in England.
Indestructible.
What? But it. Okay. Oh yeah, because like it went back to England. Oh, well, there's James's face in there, and another face I can't tell.
It were drawn here to be with its own kind.
He actually like put effort into this.
The last vestiges of Sodor's engines. It was trying to find peace.
If it is, I hope no one ever watches this again. Is that an actual guy from the Beast Wars Simulator game with Lux?
Realizing Project G1's destination and intent, the military provided it with what it was looking for.
Idiots. Is it gonna like give it to them freely, or is it gonna like attack them instead?
The last engine whose fate everyone had asked about for years.
Oh. Why is Thomas a bulldozer? The hell? Is that like really Thomas, or is that like a fake thing?
After 28 operations to try and reconstruct him as a human being,
oh, they did.
He had remained behind closed doors, unwilling until now to show the world the monster he had become.
Oh wow,
that wasn't the Thomas I knew. That wasn't an engine or a human. It were a creature mutilated by surgeons and engineers alike.
Unable to react to the outside world at this stage, Thomas was the last chance the military had to stop Project G1.
So this is just gonna be like Superman versus Batman, but Thomas is gonna die. Hail Hitler! Oh, Thomas is gonna die. Don't put your guard down. Okay, I am really expecting this to go bad. Yep. It's gonna happen.
Finally, the nightmare were over.
It's
Thomas
not.
had found the remains of his friends.
It's not.
His friends had found him.
It's not.
Sodor
It's not.
Island's favourite sons
It's not.
would finally be it.
It's not. Oh, of course! What I expect to happen doesn't happen. The military screws everything over. It's like real life. Jeez. Is there a way I can just like delete this off YouTube, please? Just like not even upload the live stream. I was actually expecting Thomas to like happen, but like if it didn't, then it would actually be cool to see like this thing and it get along with like human society, or like go away like Godzilla, and like something like someone goes searching for it and something happens and a cool story or something. But no, military fucks it up. It was just blasting. Just Percy in the ass.
The mystery of the Blue Mountain had been solved. 6,000 tons of desiccated...
I know, I'm... Fine, I'll change it. I'll change it. I'll change it. I'll change it. I'll change it once the video is done because I can't change it when it's going on.
Is biofused matter hidden in full view.
Really?
And now used as a weapon.
Okay, really? Oh no, Thomas. Well, that's biofused stuff, so won't that still die? Won't it just like assimilate? It's not dead. I know it. I've seen this stuff before. Don't worry, Thomas. They'll all become humans again, and you all look ugly. Aww. See, even he's sad. This is actually a nice tender moment before they like resurrect it. Something's gonna happen. Is he dead? Why? Okay, hold on. Okay, yeah, something's hereafter. Thank God it's not just this. Oh, it's nice. It's really nice, though. Like, nice flashback, nice stuff. You better not have while I'm talking. Hello, Gordon. Nice coaches. Who remembers, like, all the Season 1 classic stuff? I know I remember all this. I'm remembering all these scenes that are happening. Who's Mr. Oof? That's the question. Hello, rapist. Why does Thomas remember Gordon, not all of it? Like, Gordon was the biggest dick to Thomas in the whole series.
This was the military's plan all along. There was never any intention to allow them some kind of peace. And with that, Thomas lost his only link to the past. Now all that's left is his reanimated pneumatic body, a confused mind that lost everything. With his past the only thing left to torment him, Thomas decided to leave. He'd seen everything. The last people he trusted had abandoned him, but I was...
Shard barf. I don't know what that is. Oh, these electrics pretty nice.
To tell his story.
I like these electrics. They are actually pretty nice.
After all the betrayal, disloyalty and torment, I could still say I were his only friend. The only person who hadn't abandoned him.
But you did.
Hold my head up high and say, I was right.
Told you that was gonna happen. That made me jump a little. Oh, thank God he's dead! Oh, Thomas? Oh, no. Hold on. Okay, hold on. If I can't find the photo, hold on. Like, hold on. Hold on. No, not this. Hold on. Like, does anyone remember the photo of, like, Timothy being in shit? With a bunch of scary pansies. How about the Golden's eyes? Most people's reactions when they when they watch Shed 17. Oh, I'm trying to find it. If anyone actually remembers it, like, please tell me. Like, it was actually Timothy. There was a photo. Okay, so basically what happened is Paul Vids made a render of Timothy, and they put them. That's the most good attempt at vocal I've ever seen for CGI so far. But like they tried to but like he did it just for a joke, but it could not. But also could not be a joke. Now if you think about it. Drug? Molly is it drug? What? Okay. Timothy the Ghost. Oh, shite. Scheiße. God damn it! Select it! Okay. Timothy. Yeah, there it is! There it is! Right there! Yeah, this. Like, this was like the thing. And here, it says it right here. But I mean, like, come on, if you don't see like a relation to Timothy in that, there, it's like that. I don't know why I have so many tabs. I don't know why I have so many tabs. Was officially recognized as a biofusion only compound. So biofused things are only allowed to be there now. So, like, what happened to the military? What happened to the thing there? What happened to anything else? That makes no sense. Okay. In 2021, Sodor Island was officially recognized as a biofusion-only compound. So, wait, are we at the end? In 2034, a refundment was called on the island to decide whether Sodor would become its own country. What? How do they have a political thing? There's no one there to run the engines. There are no engines left to be used. So, 90% had voted to leave to the UK. There's nothing happened. Warning you, you're now entering Sodor land. All United Kingdom laws and jurisdictions end at this point. All diplomatic ties are cut from this point. British Railways. By 2040, the diplomatic ties between Sodor and the United Kingdom were cut off. Since then, no human had set foot on Sodor, and no biofused engines had contact with the outside world. But there are no biofused engines anymore. Unless, like, the salvaged ones, because, like, you remember, like, there were, like, mountains and mountains, like, one-offs that could be in here. I hear dinging. It actually looks so prim and proper.
Keith? 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 Can you hear me, Keith? Can you hear me, Keith? Stay with me now.
Sawdust?
Okay, we have to shop.
Another model joke.
Clear.
That will not be necessary.
Who are you? Who is this man? What's he doing here?
This man is in our care.
You've no right to be here.
Relax, Mr. Hartley. You are in our capable hands now.
But yeah, Neville, Billy, Molly, many others. Just too tired to name them. Not telling how many original characters he's gonna put in. What is this? Oh no. Oh no. No more. No, it's stupid enough as it is. We don't need something else here. Why are there gears in a bloodstream? Excuse me, what? What is he saying? Are they looking at the tank of what's inside it? Is this what the biofusion stuff is? Oh, so that's what this is what the biofusion thing is. So that's how it's done.
Well, Mr. Hartley.
Oh no.
You've been quite the thorn in our side.
What?
The wrench in our works. The leaves on our rails. Never want to shy away from the media, were you, Mr. Hartley? Always another revelation about your faithful employer. Never a care for the trouble you caused.
Is this the real Fat Controller?
Innovations you've hampered. Initiatives you've stalled. The jobs you've lost. The challenges to this island's human supremacy. Well,
it's actually really nice.
A very special place for you here. Somewhere you can't open your big mouth or interfere anymore. And don't worry, Mr. Hartley. You're among friends here. This is where everyone ends up once they've become troublesome.
Oh, I see what's going on. Cause like you see like the front of that area of the truck. Mr. Orley, so the original doctor, whose name is Mr. Orley, or whoever this is, became a truck. Okay, most of these don't have organs in them. Wait, okay. It just ends. Hold on. There's usually a pre-credit thing. Oh no, there's not this time. Nope. There's something there. Vinnie Smith, that like
Sweet Colonel Baba. Bloodthirsty rise to power, the genocide of the Rhinoceros Kingdom, and his ultimate demise at the hands of his own people.
Hi Vinny, again. Nice to see you. Jacob Jarrett. Good job, everyone! Good job, everyone! Voice actor! Some things were iffy, but... Now it's over, I'm gonna collect my thoughts. It's... okay, there's millions of flaws, but those are only if you look too deep and or come in every once in a while. Like, some of the flaws, most of the flaws I did point out, a lot of them were mostly mechanical, relating with the engine, which can be easily overlooked by anything. I mean, like, look at Darling with Friend X, or like the CGI series currently, like modeling, for example. Pikachu's don't go fast, but that's people gonna still watch it because, hey, it's okay. It's like it's okay. It's not bad. It's not trash. I mean, hey, if my standards, I mean, I don't know if this means if my standards are that low, but I mean, like the what was it? Big World Big Adventures wasn't that bad. Gave it a chance. Wasn't that bad. Like it breaks down so many realisms, but like it's not gonna stop people from watching it. It's not that bad. It actually blew a lot more people away than me by how it actually wasn't just pure 100% shit. But I mean, like in this, like some of those, most of the errors can be overlooked, but like some errors, like some animation stuff, they're literally out everywhere. I'm like, some of them some of them see hard. It's hard to see some of them, but like a lot of them big ones, they can just be brushed off because they're just like one scene animation errors. And like the jump scares, not that bad. Mostly all the bad stuff here is just some of the stupid things that actually happen and I don't understand, which I'll nitpick later. Cause I mean, I have like, cause I'm like a railwayist. I'm like almost 16. I've like been around railways all my life basically, and so I have like multiple technical nitpicks that are for more technical designs and flaws. Yes, it's over. I think there's actually like one scene left. What the, like, good. Oh.
I don't know about this. Maybe we shouldn't be here.
Okay. 24-hour challenge on Sodor.
No one's even been here in like 50 years. I know, but these warning signs are here for a reason. Look, no one's actually seen an engine over there for ages. It'll be fine. What are you worrying about? I mean, what could happen?
No. No. I do not want more. I do not want more. Forget what I said before. I don't want more. I'm perfectly fine with this. Shed 17, pretty good. Had me wanting a bit more? Never mind, I thought this was going to be short, not 52 minutes, not an hour long, nearly.
Oh my god!
Whoa! That caught me off guard. Get out. Okay. With the Cressel. So fake Keith Hartley? Oh, yeah. Jerry Van Horn, I think that's actually Mr. MPS. I mean, like, some things I had technical nitpicks. All of them. Majority were technical nitpicks. Like no signals. Na na. That's actually good. Na 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 na. Shush, dog. So, like, this is actually pretty nice. Not bad, not good. I mean, I ain't gonna watch it in my spare time, like, over and over multiple times, like I do Shed 17. Shed 17, mostly solid. It actually doesn't really do too much in establishing the world, doing flaws and breaking all stuff. But this, it legitimately broke the universe in half. Cause, like, it said, like, all the characters died. Never mentions any other biofused engines that could be in here. Never mentions anything else a lot of times. Like what happened at the end? Like, what happened at the end? Like, why was the doctor there? And then told him he was under care, then like the fat controller. I mean, was that Mr. Wait, did Ortho or Hartley? What did they say? What? What? I'm okay. Just put them where you can't get them.
I could still say our result.
You are in our capable hands now.
Mr. Hartley? Oh! Wait, Mr. Hartley's... Oh, yeah, because, like, Mr. Hartley gets ripped in half. Oh, my God! I'm making a live stream! Hold on! Oh, my God! God! God. Oh, start me away. Sorry about that. I mean, I don't even know what I was saying anymore. Okay, so Keith Hartley couldn't keep his mouth shut. So he like told everything, and like he was found out, and the end. He was found out, and he got turned into a truck. And then could allude to the fact that there's another problem. Could be another thing coming. Hopefully not. Hopefully. I hope to God there is no more after this. The ride has to be over. Please. And it's just... Okay. I mean, it's solid. That's what Mom you're talking about. It's solid, but not rock solid. Like, I mean, you got this right here. You got this right here. We're gonna watch and finish it up, I guess. It also breaks like the immersion that like there is actually like things going on in anime, like in things like you see season 1 stuff, then you see CGI. Because I know like Spencer was like fast CGI, but come on, that kind of breaks the immersion. I should clean my keyboard. The runaway theme. Previous Diesel. Oh, do. Good job, Paul. I mean, it's mixed. It's mixed both sides. I want to say I like it because it's pretty good. Once if you can, after you watch it, it starts to grow on you. But like, there's some things here and there that could provide an issue. But I ain't giving a 1 out of 10. I'm giving like, damn, it was pretty good. I like it. Of course, I'm not much of a gore person. It's Devious Diesel's theme, and it is. Don't worry, Diesel will find a new life. Measure MPS. But I mean, it's damn nice. It's good. I give it a solid 7 out of 10. 7 to 9 out of 10. Depends on how you. Depends on. I quite like it. It's pretty good. The fuck? I remember seeing this a while ago, and I like wanted to see what it is. I'm gonna watch this. Hold on. This like stock text. I'm like, if you've never seen like the Dover Boys original one, it's not that bad. Not that bad. I just wanna watch this before we end it.
Pimento University. Pimento U. Good old P.U.
Pimento U, oh sweet P.U. Thy fragrant odor scents the air. a pox on Yale,
Car.
Purdue, pimento you, my college fair. Oh, sweet
Out and away the most popular fellows at, Out and away the most popular fellows at old PU are the three Dover boys. Tom, the fun-loving member of the trio. Dick, a serious lad of 18 summers, plus a winter in Florida, as related in the Dover boys in the Everglades. And Larry, the youngest of the three brothers. A gay outing at the park has been planned by the merry trio, and they're off to fetch their fiancée, dainty Dora Standpipe, at Miss Cheddar's Female Academy close by. With their usual punctuality, the boys arrive at the appointed hour of 3.
Yoo-hoo! Yoo-hoo! Yoo-hoo!
Okay.
And are soon on their rollicking way. Forced to pass
I would have paused to read that, but I'm like too lazy.
A tavern of unsavory.
I know it like changes so many times. It's like it was a
situation with our usual.
It's like a team effort though, but there's like one of these like I know in here that's like one of my favorite anime things here so far of like fan animations.
Uncompromising moral fortitude.
Oh no. Oh, okay.
Little do they know that even now, within this very tavern, Dan Backslide, the former sneak of Roquefort Hall,
What?
coward bully.
Oh, this is actually really nicely animated.
The Dover boys squanders his misspent life.
Hark! The Dover boys. Drat them.
It's really nice.
Double drat them.
They
are escorting Dora Standpipe. Dear rich Dora Standpipe, how I love her! Father's money. Confound those Dover boys!
That was pretty nice.
I hate Tom! I hate Dick! And I hate Larry! They drive me to drink! Confound them.
They drive me to drink. That was just a dick.
Found them!
But let us draw the curtain on this sordid scene and turn to more pleasant surroundings, where we find our young friends
Just top it off with something wholesome
game
and
of
just
find,
mindless.
Go and seek.
20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55.
No! In here! No, up here!
No, over here!
Over here! In here!
No, in here!
No, in here! Over here!
Over here!
No, over here! Over here!
In here!
In here! Over here!
No, here!
Over here!
Down here!
No!
510, 515, 500.
Over here! Over here!
No, here!
Whoops! Sorry.
No, here!
Over here! Over here!
No! In here!
The Dover boys. Then Dora must be alone and unprotected!
Oh, wow.
A runabout. I'll steal it! No one will ever know!
I feel like weird not knowing, only me being the only person I know what this is.
1270, 1275, 1280, 1285, 1290, 1300, 1305, 1310, 1315, 1320, 1325, 1330, 1330, 1335, 1350,
Okay, when did we? Hold on. That anime stuff, that anime animation was pretty good. It looked pretty nice. It animated pretty well. I don't get that joke though. Okay.
Poor Dora. Will no one save her from this predicament? Will no one come to her assistance? But hold on. What's this? It looks like an alert young scout.
Oh, let's get into that one
that's
part.
Just what it is. He'll not fail her, I'll venture.
Oh, this was the part I was talking about. This is like has been one of the most closely ever animated things I've seen to like 80s animation, like classic animation
Dick, and
stuff.
Larry, Caraway with Tavern Upper Bottleneck, New York. Says, quote, help! Unquote. Signed Dora. 35 cents collect.
This was classic anime like that.
Dear, sweet Dora dear, keep courage up and chin held high. The stalwart sons of OPU are here at hand to do or die. PU, we're all for you. Yay, boo!
Unhand her, Dan Backslide. Unhand her, Dan Backslide. Unhand her, Dan Backslide. Hey, we're getting in a rut. Stand up and
Hey,
fight,
we're getting in a
you
rut.
Coward, bully, cat, and thief. Oh, you haven't been thrashed enough yet, eh?
And now it is time to say goodbye. Goodbye.
Oh, you missed everything. We just got bored. We just got bored. There's not much else to do. I did what I set out to do for this live stream, and that's it. We're done. So, if you want to watch Project G-1, it's just simply called Project G-1. I'll be ready for a ride. It's pretty nice. Copy the link. Put it in Discord. Send this to main. Send this in. Not in here. Send this in. So, anyone know how long this live stream been? Or can anyone get the timer? Because I'm lazy. I'm fucking lazy right now, and I don't want to do work. So I'm just gonna browse Discord till someone tells me the time. You can't trust Domeless engines. You don't tell them what we missed. Just. No, for real. How long have I been live streaming for? My reaction to this is not that big. Oh, me thinking it was George Carlin. See, how can you not like a face like this? That's just an innocent face. That totally doesn't look like. When you think of George Carlin, people think of this. When people think of niceness, they don't think of this. When I think of the word nice, wait, oh, okay. If you think of George Carlin, they see this. When I think of George Carlin, I see this. When people think nice, they don't see any of these. When I think the word nice, I think this photo. Just George Carlin smiling out like he has done nothing wrong. This could become the next meme. I'm completely in favor of the separation of church and state. My idea is that these two institutions are screws up, both on their own, so both of them together is certain death. I said, have a nice day! Oh, I've had 300 nice days in a row. George Carlin had a daughter. Oh yeah, here's George Carlin, Mr. Conductor. Mr. Conductor, Mr. Conductor, Mr. Conductor. That's not George Carlin. I'm now upset. I'm not sad. Hello, Alec Baldwin. Oh wait, Alec Baldwin appeared in this outfit too. So George. Oh, I guess that's. Huh. That is scary. Okay, we've gone from tragic G-1 to something even more petrifying. Let's just end the stream on George Carlin. It's just this. Hold on. Let me find a really hilarious photo of George Carlin to end the stream. Just like a really nice, happy photo of George Carlin. Save. Discord, not Discord, no, at source, unhander, tag, backslide, unhander, Dan, backside, unhander, Dan, backside. Hey, we're in a rut. Ignore all the stuff I have in here besides the George Carlin photo I'm trying to find. You don't need to see what I have in here. Where is it? Okay, hold on. There it is! Dog needs to stop barking. Well, what better way to end the live stream than seeing this face? Look at you imagine this guy instead of this and this, and instead of hearing peace and love, you hear ratchet, batshit, dirty old twat. No wonder there was no cussing from him when he did the. No wonder he didn't cuss a lot when he did the thing. He wasn't George Carlin. You would hear like 35 fucks in a row if it was George Carlin. Oh no, the thing. Like it's not Ringo Starr. You don't want Ringo Starr. You want George Carlin. George Carlin. He does a lot of stuff. But that's enough of me aimlessly rambling. Hope y'all enjoyed or didn't enjoy, because Jesus Christ, I probably just scarred half my fan base, and I'm gonna lose it all in a day. Goodbye. Wanna bark for us, Luna? Wanna bark? No? Oh, okay. She just walked away.